Hi everybody. If you buy a vehicle like this Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, chances are you're looking for adventure. Well, today I want to show you a great adventure partner for this Wrangler. It's right back there. That is the InTech Rover. So in this video, we're going to crawl all over that trailer. I'll show you all of its features and functions, and then of course we will go over all of the specifications to find out if it really is the perfect pairing for this Jeep. Thank you to Camping in Style in Brooklyn, Ontario for providing today's review unit. Let's start this one off talking about dimensions. And first of all, you can just see for yourself sitting next to these big fifth wheel trailers just how small this little Luna Rover really is. Now I'll show you the brochure right here because that will tell you all of the specific dimensions on this trailer. Now I also want to show you right up here. It tells you the weight range up to 1770 pounds, which means your tongue weight's between 180 and 200. And it actually says that you could use a car, a crossover, an SUV, or a pickup truck for this trailer. And you know what? They'd be absolutely right. The tow rating on this two-door Wrangler here is 2,000 pounds. So you'd be close to the rating, but you would still be legal. If you were getting a Jeep, I'd probably recommend the four-door for towing, the Unlimited. That thing, you're getting a 3,500 pound tow rating. But either way, this Jeep will tow this trailer. You could tow this trailer with a minivan, just about any crossover on the market, and every single truck and SUV. This trailer right here, when it comes to brakes, is equipped with electric trailer brakes. That means it does have the 7-pin connection. It also has a breakaway connection down here, just in case in emergencies, if the trailer was to break away, that would pull tight, hooked up to your tow vehicle, and engage those brakes. Now, let's actually go take a look at the brakes themselves. And of course, we have to talk about these tires too. Now, the brakes in there, you can see, it is a set of drum brakes. And because this is the more adventurous trailer, it actually gets a set of fairly aggressive tires. Now, when I first saw all-terrain tires on a trailer, I thought it was silly because, I mean, these don't actually really need traction. It's not like they're driving the trailer. However, the argument that was made to me, which makes sense, is if you're really off-road, you're going to want more lateral stability out of your trailer. You don't want it slipping and sliding side to side. And these all-terrains will help with that. And also, they look pretty cool, let's be honest. Now let me show you how this thing is designed for adventure underneath. So first of all, you are getting a full-size spare tire. Always a handy thing to have if you're well off the beaten path. Next, you got to appreciate this axle design, as the axle is really tucked up out of the way. It actually sits slightly higher than the hubs of the wheels. And that just means that when you're off-road, it's less to get hung up on rocks or trees or roots. We will get to the inside of this trailer real soon, but honestly, buying a trailer like this, you don't buy it to spend a lot of time inside, you buy it to spend time outside, and that's what the features here are all about. So the first one I want to point out is this roof rack and this convenient step right here. You can get right up here. This is a beautiful roof rack for a kayak, a canoe, a small boat. Hey, maybe even your bikes would mount up here. All the stuff you're going to want to bring along to have a fun adventure, you can strap right up there and then you can get to them. Now come along with me to the back and let me show you the other fun part about outside this InTech. This entire rear section opens right up. Oh, of course I just locked it. Now it's open and reveals your exterior kitchen. And basically, guys, you got everything you need right here. You got your microwave, you got your range top, a nice generous amount of storage up in here and up in here. You've got a plug, more storage down below. Underneath the sink, of course, you have access to all of your plumbing that you're gonna need. And then, hey, why not a Coleman cooler that also straps in solid? Also worth pointing out, these hinges, all soft close hinges, and it's those little things on a trailer like this that make it feel a little bit more premium. Now this is a proper gas range. Let me open it up so you can see it there. And I know I did mention that it's just a cooler, but of course this is also a 12-volt fridge. This Coleman cooler does plug in. It's powered. You can see the connections for it right back in there to make sure that your drinks and your food is actually staying cold. For stabilization, nothing fancy here on this Rover, just a pair of old school crank down foot jacks. There is one removable cover on this trailer. It's right up here on the front. You just put a couple of pins on or pull them off if you want to remove it. That pops right off of there, and that reveals your propane storage, which is right up here in the nose. And I really do like that, you know, keeps it out of the way, keeps it clean, and having this cover, of course, also keeps you aerodynamic. Now we have to talk about the options that have been fitted onto this trailer. And the one I want to show you first is right here. Of course, it's an awning. That is a huge feature to have if you're going to be spending a lot of time out in the wilderness. And of course, you want to hang out and get out of the sun. Now, if you go for the awning, that's going to run you $526. Some other options, some of which you've already seen, the microwave out back, that was an option. This trailer has the Rover package. That's bringing along a whole bunch of stuff. That roof rack, these more aggressive tires, that's going to run you $1,600, and I can show you all of the things part of the Rover package right here. And then finally, there's some really nice upgrades inside that make this trailer quite luxurious. Come on, let me show you. Here's another little thing I really like, guys. When you do open up these doors, the door catchers down there are magnetic, so that's just going to stay open. You don't have to go in there and actually set that up yourself. Now let's take a look inside. And honestly, on first impression, this is a fairly luxurious looking small trailer. I mean, guys, that's a Fireplace right over there. That's really not bad. And then up here in the nose, you're getting your little table space, a couple cup holders, and some more storage. So let's go through it all. That's your power cord down in there, but of course you can store anything in there. You do have a couple of plugs, and then I really like this one. A couple of USB ports right next to that 12-volt plug is really handy to have. And on this side, you have another identical storage space. And now let me show you how these futon mattresses work. Another option on this trailer are actually these upgraded futon mattresses, and let me show you how I fit in here. So they're very simple. They just flip out like so. Then you take this backrest, you can use it as your pillow. And I stand at about 6'2". Let me lay down and I'll give you a nap worthiness rating. Oh! I mean, I'm basically maxed out here, but I'm comfortable. I could easily sleep here. This has got to be 8 out of 10 on the nap rating scale for sure. And if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna sleep. Well, I woke up now to show you the rest of these features. And guys, seriously, just because you're roughing it in the middle of nowhere doesn't necessarily mean you really have to rough it. Like, that is a nice fireplace down in there. You have your air conditioning, your stereo system. Right down here below the TV, I like this too. This is just simple, easy access to your fuse panel, always appreciated. And then loads of storage. Up here on the sides, you get these bungee corded storage bins, so that'll actually hold stuff tight in there. You get a second one up there, along with your fire extinguisher. And then above the TV, again, 3 more cabinets, and of course these are also soft closed hinges, so nothing's ever going to be banging around in this small trailer. Now, one point I do have to bring up though about all of these features: if you're dry camping, if you're not plugged in, you're not going to have air conditioning, you're not going to have that microwave, you're not going to have this TV. You'll still have your heat, you'll still be able to cook, but just remember, if you're totally off the grid, this thing does not have an inverter, so you'll just be using your more basic amenities. Up above your head, this is where the air conditioning unit is, but it's also worth mentioning that this fan unit is entirely powered, so it will open up that hatch on top and start running. You don't have to do anything manually, and actually, it's all controllable right there on a remote control, so you can be lying down on your nice futon, not even move, and turn on your fan. Oh yeah, there's also a rain sensor here, so if it starts raining in the middle of the night, that thing will just close right up to keep you dry. And guess what, guys? There's another remote control here too. Of course, it's for the fireplace. Just in case the fireplace is too far away, you don't want to go down there and touch it, well, you can just go ahead and use your remote. Now, one final thing I want to show you are these 2-stage blinds in here. You have your privacy blinds right there. You can still kind of see out. And then up top, you pull down these, and those are your blackout curtains to make sure nobody can see in and to keep all of that light out. There are 2 doors on this trailer, and you might think, well, why the heck does such a small trailer need 2 doors for access? And I think the answer is hauling cargo. There's a good chance that when you're rolling down the highway, this entire space might be packed with, once again, bicycles, whatever you need to do the type of adventuring you like to do. And having 2 doors is going to make accessing that gear and getting it in and out that much easier. So it's little things like that that make this trailer really built for adventure. Now you've seen this trailer inside and out, and you're probably asking, what does it cost? Well, in the United States, this exact trailer with these options on it will cost you $21,600, and I will put the Canadian price right here on screen so you can see it. Now, sure, that might at first blush seem like a lot of money for a small trailer, but of course, it's not just about the size. It's about the build quality and the amenities you're getting, and for something so small, this Intech is packed with luxury features, and I don't really think you can even call it roughing it if you're heading out into the wilderness with one of these. So guys, that is it for this video. Make sure you go below, leave a comment, let me know what you think of this trailer, and also let me know what you think of this trailer review in general and what you want to see out of future trailer reviews, because this is something we're trying out here at TFL. We want to bring you guys the latest in trailering content, and we need your feedback. So let me know what you think. While you're down there, hit like, hit subscribe, and then come right back here to the channel for the latest news, views, and real world trailer reviews. See ya.